Have you ever woken up to find your dog staring at you? Their eyes locked on you, unblinking, as if they see something you don't? It's unsettling, right? But what if there's a reason behind it? Stick around as we uncover 7 creepy reasons why your dog stares at you at night. Number 7. They sense your emotions. Dogs are experts at reading human emotions. They pick up on body language, breathing patterns, and scent changes. If you've had a stressful day, your dog might notice before you even say a word. At night, when everything is quiet, dogs become even more in tune with their owners. If your dog stares at you while you sleep, they could be watching for signs of distress. Some dogs stay awake, monitoring their owner's breathing and movements, reacting if they sense discomfort. This is common in dogs trained to assist people with anxiety or medical conditions. While this behavior is comforting, it can also feel unsettling. Waking up to your dog's unblinking stare might make you wonder if they know something you don't. Are they simply watching over you, or do they sense something changing in you that you haven't noticed yet? Number 6. They're guarding you. In the wild, dogs stay alert at night to protect their pack. They rely on their senses to detect danger before it gets too close. Your dog might stare at you because they see you as part of their pack and want to make sure you're safe. Many dogs, especially breeds known for guarding, stay awake longer than their owners. They watch for movement, listen for strange sounds, and even sniff the air for unusual scents. If your dog suddenly becomes tense or alert while staring at you, they might sense something outside. This behavior is common in homes near wooded areas or busy streets, where animals or strangers might pass by at night. Even if there's no threat, your dog takes their job seriously. Their stare could be their way of silently standing guard while you sleep. Number 5. They want something. Sometimes, dogs stare because they need something. Unlike humans, they can't speak, so they use body language. If your dog stares at you and occasionally whines or shifts in place, they might be trying to get your attention. Common reasons include hunger, thirst, or needing a bathroom break. Dogs learn that staring works because humans eventually react. Over time, they use this as their primary way of asking for things. Some dogs even use different types of stares depending on what they need. If your dog stares at night, consider their schedule. Did they eat on time? Did they go outside before bed? If everything seems normal, they might just want extra attention. Some dogs develop nighttime routines, and staring could be part of their habit. Number 4. They're waiting for a signal. Dogs are trained to respond to commands, but they also learn routines. If your dog stares at you in silence, they might be waiting for a signal. Many dogs anticipate their owner's next move, even when no words are spoken. If you shift in bed or take a deep breath, your dog might think it's time to get up. Some highly trained dogs, especially working breeds, stay focused on their owner's every movement. Even if you don't give a direct command, your dog might expect one. If they were trained with hand signals or subtle cues, they might stare, waiting for something only they can pick up. To them, silence doesn't mean nothing is happening, it means something could happen any second. Number 3. They're just weird. Let's be honest, sometimes dogs are just weird. They have habits that don't always make sense to humans. Staring at night could be one of those quirks. Maybe they like watching you sleep. Maybe they get lost in thought, just like people do when they zone out. Some dogs even stare into space without focusing on anything at all. Scientists believe dogs experience random thoughts, so maybe your dog is just daydreaming while looking in your direction. But of course, there's always the creepiest possibility. Maybe they know something you don't. Number 2. They're having a doggy daydream. Have you ever caught yourself staring into space, completely lost in thought? Dogs do the same thing. Sometimes, your dog isn't staring at you for a specific reason. They're just zoned out. Dogs process the events of their day while they rest. If your dog had an exciting time at the park, met a new friend, or saw something interesting, they might be replaying it in their mind. Their eyes just happen to be fixed on you while they do it. You might also notice their ears twitch or their tail move slightly while they stare. These little signs show they're engaged in a quiet thought process, even if they look like they're just staring into your soul. Number 1. They're checking on you. Your dog watches over you more than you realize. If they stare at you while you sleep, they might be checking to see if you're okay. Dogs have strong bonds with their owners and recognize breathing patterns and movements. If you're tossing and turning, breathing heavily, or seem restless, they might stare to make sure everything is normal. Some dogs even nudge their owners awake if they sense something unusual. This behavior is common in older dogs who have spent years by their owner's side. To them, watching over you at night is just part of their job. So, the next time you wake up to find your dog staring at you, will you feel safe or will you feel uneasy? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more creepy and fascinating animal mysteries. See you in the next one.